Mr. Adventure has quite an interesting cover design because usually there's no scenery or architecture or nature in any of the Mr. Men covers. I'm sure there'll be another exception, but generally speaking, it's just the characters on their own. Whereas we see with Mr. Adventure, it's also quite interesting that the picture on the back doesn't match the picture on the front, which again is quite unusual. But he is the last in the current complete collection, written and illustrated, of course, by Adam Hargreaves, and this was released in 2016, so it's definitely a lot more recent than the 70s books. And in this one, we learn, not surprisingly, that Mr. Adventure loves to go on adventures. He likes to have thrilling adventure holidays. But in order to fund his holidays, he needs to get a job. And he tries to get ordinary jobs. And he just can't cut it because they're not fun enough for Mr. Adventure. It's all about him trying to find the right job for him. And ultimately, the job that he finds is a fireman, which is definitely full of adventure. I'm not sure if the average fireman would say their job is adventurous, but certainly it's very fascinating, a very interesting job that's definitely never going to be boring, to say the very least. So it's all about finding the right job for you and being able to fund your adventures at the same time. I think it's quite sweet. I like the character. I like his adventurous nature. I think it could be quite inspiring for some children, but ultimately it's about finding where you fit in and finding the thing that you enjoy that makes you you. He's adventurous. There's a role for him out there. It's not my favourite book, but certainly I find it rather enjoyable, and definitely for the target audience, it's good fun. It's got a lot of substance to it, and the character's not too bad either.